Hey guys, welcome back to my Client Spotlight series. And today we are joined by Nasreen, the amazing Nasreen, but I want her to introduce herself. So Nasreen girl, please introduce yourself to my lovely audience.
Hey, Rosaline and everybody out there. So I'm Nasreen and I'm a surface pattern designer, and I've been working with Rosaline for a little while now, and I've just been loving it. It's been transformation upon transformation, and I'm so happy to chat with you today.
Me too, oh girl, can't wait. And girl, by the way, just before the chat, I was telling Nasreen how much she is glowing. Like every time I see Nasreen, it's like a glow up every single time, mashallah. So girl, you're looking gorgeous. Okay, so I want to ask you, what made you join Sacred Feminine Pleasure?
Great question. I had always had this really icky feeling around being feminine. I had this really funky idea about it. It was something I tried by all costs to cut myself off from. I viewed it as a weakness, I thought, women would look down on me and men would take advantage of me. So I tried as much as I could to be really anything but feminine. So watching your videos over these past few months, you speak a lot about being in your feminine in the arena of work and life, and how that is the answer to success. And I didn't quite understand, grasp the concept. And I really wanted to embody it and learn what it's like to be in your feminine and what being, like a feminine goddess is all about. So I thought, well, this is it. This is the perfect thing. You teach a whole lot of techniques and they relate to every aspect of your life. I really want to learn what they're about, and I want to learn to embody them for myself. So that was it for me.
True, girl, I love that. And I know so many women think like being feminine is like being like bad, because like we've been raised, and I think our generation has been raised to like earn our value. But as women, like we were born with a lot of value, same with men. But for us women in particular, like our value is in our feminine energy. The more we release, the more we let go, the more we attract, right? But we've been like programmed to believe that we have to work hard, compete with a man, do it better than a man. Like our strength is in how much we can compete against a man, when really our strength is in our womanhood. So I'm so glad that you had the urge to like explore your feminine energy, which is amazing. So tell me, what was abundance rewiring like in the group program? How was that experience?
That experience in the group program was so powerful, because you have all these amazing women on the call together with you, and everyone's energy is there. You can feel it. And somehow there's this connection, and you take us through the abundance rewiring, which is just, wow. Like I get goosebumps when I talk about it, because it is truly transformational. Whatever, it's in a group setting, but whatever is put out there actually resonates with everyone. And so I found I got a lot of value out of it, because whatever somebody else is feeling as well, or brings to that session, is very beneficial to the group as a whole.
Oh yeah, that's so important. I feel like a lot of us, as women especially, because healing is such an intimate, personal, scary thing. And I know a lot of us women, we don't want to be in a group setting. We're like, oh my God, what if someone judges me? What if another woman criticizes me? What if someone shames me? Like we have the sister wound, and this is the reason why I brought this together, because I really want to heal that sister wound. I feel like that's what's missing in the online space, especially when it comes to healing. Like healing on a one-to-one level is amazing, but when you heal collectively, just like you said, we bring all our energies together. And I find that so much more powerful, because everyone's just collectively healing together. That's amazing. Like, don't you feel that gives me goosebumps as well? Like all of us coming together and saying, you know what, I see you, I hear you as my sister, I love you, I'm sending you love. And that session, I remember having that session, I was just like, I was crying myself, thinking, wow, I can feel everyone's energy, and I can feel everyone got what they came for. So that's amazing. I'm so glad you touched upon that. Okay, so what was your breakthroughs? What breakthroughs did you have during the program and even after the program?
Right. So, you know, identifying my feelings is something that I struggle with, right? And you know, just articulating a problem that I was having was something that I couldn't really grasp. But this was what I found amazing, because that's where your talent really lies. You shine a spotlight onto those, you know, gloomy areas, and you help draw it out, and you help me pinpoint those things. So I had many breakthroughs, but you know, I'm going to talk about a big one, and it's also relating to a sister wound, where I had with my own sister. And, you know, I love her, but we had this sort of like an unspoken, uh, like a battle going on in the background. Neither one of us mean any harm to, but there was something always there growing up. This breakthrough was realizing that, and realizing where it came from, why it was there, um, and it gave me, just realizing that it existed and why it was happening gave me insight, and it sort of gave me, and it developed this compassion for her and for the situation, which is just, I can see creating such a big shift in our relationship, that it is just, wow, so heartwarming.
Oh my gosh, mashallah. Girl, you don't understand. Like, I understand family dynamics. I come from a crazy family dynamics. When I hear like stories like this of you reuniting with your sibling, do you know how priceless that is? Like, you grew up with your sibling, and then somehow along the way you lose contact, or you lose that spark, that connection that you have, and then to have that again, like, you know, when you're little kids, having that feeling again, that is absolutely amazing, priceless. Thank you so much for sharing that, Nasreen. Oh girl, you're gonna make me cry. Okay. So last question. What would you say to a woman who's thinking of joining sacred feminine pleasure, but she's on the sidelines thinking, is it for me, is it not? What would you say to her?
I would say to her, yes, it's for her, and it's also for the women around the world. Because what I've noticed personally is that by giving to myself, through joining up this program and through all the practices you teach us, you know, giving to myself has really filled up my cup. And it's making me a better person, a better daughter, a better sister, better aunt, better work colleague, better friend, all of these things. And by being my best self, I've noticed I'm giving other people the permission to be their best self. So it really everybody's vibration. And, you know, why not? Like, that's what we're here for. Through everything, like at the end of this course, I reflect back on my life. And because I had like this big issue about having lost out on so much of my life and this whole time
Right.
issue. And when I look, it's like all of that falls away, that regret, that blame, that shame. So, you know, and it just has put me into the present. I'm loving life. I'm happy. I'm content being right here, right now. So, you know, give that gift to yourself, and you're helping everybody else in return as well. So go for it.
Oh my God, amazing. And I could tell, just like the man I keep telling you about your aura, your glow, mashallah, you are glowing, girl. And it's so true. Like, when you give to yourself, it's like you're full. It's like you've had a full meal. Now I can go give to others. Now I don't feel bitter. I don't feel resentful. I don't feel like saying no, or I say yes instead of no. Like, you're not doing those things. You're like, you know, I matter. And because I matter, I'm going to teach other people that they matter too. And this is so important with the collective healing, with the sister wound, with the sisterhood as well, that we really need to understand that it's not just about like I know most of us feel like we're being selfish, like when we invest in ourselves, especially when you're a mother, you're a wife, or even if you're a business owner, you're thinking, should I invest in myself? Like, is it worth it right now because of recession? All those fears come up in our mind. But I promise you one thing, just like Nasreen was saying, you give permission to others. That is beautiful. That is an amazing place to be at. That's collective healing. Girl, thank you so much, Nasreen. Where can people find you?
People can find me on Instagram. My handle is Designs by Nas. And you know what? I love to embody all of that energy you teach us. So, you know, come and say hi. I'd love to connect with you as well.
Oh, love it. Thank you so much, Nasreen.
Thank you, Rosie. Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.